We're back.
We're back. I mean, we never left. To you watching, it's just a jump cut. We never left.
Yeah.
But we're still back.
Yes. What's the date today?
11th? Is that right? I don't know. I don't know what the date is. This is a great vlogmas so far.
Right, we don't even know what day.
Don't even know the day.
Half the time, I don't know whether it's Tuesday or Friday.
I know that it's Monday.
Yeah,
that's all I know.
That.
I know that it's Monday. It's December, and it's 2022.
December Mondayeth, 2022.
It's December Mondayeth. We are in the 2020s. Okay. That's all I know. All I know, it could be like 2028 right now.
Right, we know. Okay, Alexa, what's the date today? Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Monday, December 12th, 2022.
Well,
it's the 12th. I was wrong.
Okay, we got my...
That was a day off.
My Santa advent calendar. Be sure to be good for his visiting. And we're gonna... This is gonna be hard to... You can't... Urban calendar.
I believe in you. You got this.
Right. Okay.
Boom.
And then what do we...
Show the people at home what you got.
I can't tell. It's like a... I think it's Frosty the Snowman. You can't see it that well.
Can't really see it, yeah.
It's a Frosty Snowman.
All right. Yummy.
That is some subpar chocolate.
Oh, the chocolate's not good?
I mean, it's worse than Reese's.
Oh, okay. But that's, pretty easy to do because Reese's is really good.
Or not Reese's. I meant to say Hershey's.
Oh, so you're making an entirely different statement than...
Yes.
You say it's worse than Reese's, you're just saying what everybody already knows. Reese's is awesome. If you say it's worse than Hershey's, then that informs the audience that you, in fact, do not like Hershey's. Now, let's explore that a little bit. Andrew, why don't you like Hershey's? Tell the people at home. What is it about Hershey's?
It tastes cheap.
Hershey's tastes cheap. Is it because it's milk chocolate?
I don't know. It just does not taste that good.
It's weird. I really like Hershey's. Now, I'll admit, the taste of just regular plain old Hershey's can be pretty basic. But that's what I'm saying. It's milk chocolate. So maybe that's what you don't like. Maybe you don't like milk chocolate.
And also, dude, you know those chocolate rabbits you get around the Easter
No, what
time?
are those? Nah, I know what chocolate rabbits are.
I don't like those either.
Yeah, that I understand.
They're big rabbits, and they're always Hershey's, too.
Not always. Sometimes you get cheaper chocolate. Sometimes you get the really good chocolate.
That is true.
If Ghirardelli makes a rabbit, you want to eat that.
I've only ever had Hershey's rabbits. Even like the cookies and cream, which is weird. That's usually such a good flavor in anything, like ice cream, if you mix them together, like Oreo type thing.
I had, now get ready for this, a
Hydro.
Hershey's cookies and cream rabbit. And it was good.
That's what I was about to talk about. I don't even like those.
You don't like the Hershey's cookies and cream rabbits? What?
They're Hershey's chocolate. They're not that good. Oh. You good?
Why don't you like that?
Well, number one, too big. Number two, it's Hershey's quality chocolate.
Number one, you can eat it in chunks.
True.
Number two, yes, it's Hershey's quality chocolate, but it's Hershey's cookies and cream, man!
And also, it is about as hard as this table. That's
Dude,
another thing I always hated about it.
I don't know what the leading company is that manufactures fruitcake. I'm sure there's not a leading company. It's probably just a bunch of different companies that they just put it out there and nobody buys it. But whatever that company is, if it even exists, they could make a cookies and cream freaking fruitcake and I would probably like it.
I've never tried fruitcake. All I hear is that it's bad.
Yeah, I've never tried it either. I don't even know what's in it. I'm going to guess fruit.
Well, you hear the Jim Gaffigan, what is the ingredients? Everything but fruit? I just realized, I think I'm off camera.
You people at home, what is in fruitcake? Tell us.
If we had comments, it would just be garbage.
Garbage. What are the actual ingredients in fruitcake?
I don't know, but unfortunately, we don't have a comments section.
Darn it. We got to start doing this with a live chat.
There's a reason.
Oh, you don't want a comment section?
No. I want a comment section.
Oh.
It's just that I am a child, and
YouTube...
YouTube...
children aren't allowed to talk. That's right, I forgot. Children don't get to talk or write or type or
if you have
record audio or video. So get off this video. What are you doing?
That's the thing, though. And I learned this in just making YouTube. If a child is in your video, you can't like have comments because then creepy people and weirdos are going to mess with it. Now this is an actual COPPA law.
Oh. Well, I mean, I can't disagree with it. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I can't disagree with it either. Obviously, you can't just let whoever into a comment section, but also, like, I want comments!
I don't blame you. And I understand the argument that the child or even the parent could moderate the comment section, but I could see that becoming traumatic if you have to moderate a comment section with a lot of not okay things being said in that. For a parent, or especially a child, but even a parent, that could be a little traumatic. So I get it.
Well, the thing is, I do have my own opinions on how YouTube could handle it better, but, like, I discovered this when I was like, I remember I was thinking to myself, like, why does YouTube do this and not do it a different way? I learned it's actually because of COPPA.
That makes sense.
So it's out of their hands. They have to comply with COPPA.
YouTube is complying with the COPPA law.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And other laws.
But how, my question for you, do we bring this back to Christmas? How can we make YouTube comment section COPPA and find a way to bring it back to Christmas? Let's see.
Never mind.
I got nothing. Yeah. YouTube exists and Christmas also exists. There we go. We did it.
One of my favorite traditions, actually, is to I don't know why, but I do this every year. Is to go on YouTube and just type in Christmas. That's it, just Christmas.
And just see what the first videos are?
Just
now, I'm
see
curious,
what pops up.
What are the top 5 videos if you type in Christmas? We should find this out right now.
A lot of Mariah Carey.
Is it all Mariah Carey, or is there anything else?
You see a lot of the Mariah Carey song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. You see that a lot.
What's that song? I've never heard it. I've never heard that song. Does it play in the mall constantly all month long?
Yeah. A lot of people like that song.
They do? I thought they just kind of accepted it. I thought everybody just kind of put up with it. There's people who like that song.
I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say my opinions on this. And then you just...
It comes on in the mall and they're like, yes! It's only the 3rd time today that I've heard this. All right. Well, let's go for 4.
No, a lot of people like that song. It's a popular song, so I imagine a lot of people like it.
I thought they were just kind of shoving it down everybody's throats. Or rather, forcing it into everybody's ear holes.
Yeah, I guess...
That's what I thought they were doing.
I guess that's another theory.
I thought it was maybe artificially bloated in terms of its airplay.
Yeah. I mean, that could very well be true. I just assumed it was a popular song because a lot of people like it.
Somebody comes out like, yes, this song!
There probably is someone out there like, yes!
I'm sure there's people who get hyped just when they hear the opening music.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, here we go. Christmas.
Go. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Except for when you hear it in, like, October. Then it's a bummer.
Yeah.
Stop getting ready for Christmas when I'm trying to enjoy Halloween!
Yeah, the fact that, like, Halloween... when Halloween's not even past, and then you're hearing Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé and all them, that is a little, like, whatever. But I don't know. I'm the kind of person who, like, right after Halloween, it's Christmas mode. I'm that kind of person.
What about Thanksgiving?
What is there, other than the day of Thanksgiving itself, what is there to celebrate about Thanksgiving like we...
You're like, yeah, pilgrims!
Right!
All right!
Yeah.
Stealing land from the people who actually own this land.
All right.
Well, not own. Am I getting too political?
Chill on the politics.
Too political?
Yeah,
well,
chill on the... I like to,
Look, I didn't
not
invent
do
Thanksgiving.
I know.
It seems like politics always come up around these holidays anymore.
But anyways.
Moving on!
Moving on from politics.
Please,
and
no
our
more political talk.
Bits,
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Politics!
Merry Christmas, let's argue!
Right. No, I don't like to include politics in my videos. It's just...
I don't like to include Thanksgiving in my videos.
Yeah. Says the guy who did the video.
I literally made a video about
on TikTok.
Darn it. Well, I messed that up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about Thanksgiving this year. Oops!
I mean, that is a very a good video though. That
Oh,
TikTok.
well, thank you, but we don't gotta go into all that. I'd rather talk about politics than me.
No, I'm saying just go check it out. Go check out his content.
Don't.
He's
Don't
a
do it.
good.
Nope, it's bad.
He's
You're gonna
it's
regret
good.
it. You're gonna be
His
like, I don't
videos
want to
get-
learn about
His
this
videos
stuff.
his videos get recommended to me.
Yeah, that's just the algorithm, though.
I'm
That's
saying
not-
Red Dead videos. Check out his Red Dead Redemption 2 stuff. I don't.
Maybe that says more about YouTube than it does me. That you're getting recommended those videos.
No, I'm getting recommended your Red Dead clips.
That's
not
what
your...
I'm saying. Maybe that says more about YouTube because that is a mature rated game for children not to be watching clips of on the internet.
True, you're right. You are right.
YouTube recommending mature rated video
thing
game
is, though,
clips to my son.
Number one, typically when I get recommended that, I'm not using my account. I'm using Mom's account.
Oh, so they're actually recommending it to her.
But there's a reason for that. When I'm like gearing up for bed, getting ready for bed, I typically watch funny Red Dead Redemption 2 clips.
Oh, well, no wonder.
That's like probably my favorite thing about YouTube Shorts is for when I'm getting ready for bed. I like to just watch something short, something nice, as I climb into bed.
That
Lunaface
makes
stepping
sense.
on my throat.
And any clips that I do upload that are funny, they're just funny incidentally.
Yeah.
So I'm going to upload clips that are funny. I'm going to upload clips that are like action, clips
Yeah.
that are meaningful or emotional, but I'm definitely
Yeah.
going to be putting out some funny clips.
What's
So
the thing?
stay tuned for that. But don't don't watch my content.
Right.
Because it's not for kids.
Right. That is a... But I mean, kids play like Fortnite and stuff, and that's a game about Battle Royale and,
Yeah. You're never going to
war
see a
and-
blog series from me about Fortnite.
Well, yeah, because there's not much to talk about.
Yeah, and it's not because I'm too good for it or like, ooh, Fortnite.
Yeah.
I'm just not into it.
Right, it's just not... It's a Battle Royale game. It's not...
That's right.
It's like, it would almost be like trying to make... Well, I don't even know. It is almost like trying to make a blog series about, like, Minecraft.
That
But
I could
even-
do. I could absolutely
Or
make a
like,
blog series about Minecraft.
I don't know. It's like comparing Fortnite to Red Dead, like, they are kind of the same in that they're, they have, they have their...
They both have PvP online battle modes,
Yeah.
but that's pretty much where the similarities end.
I'm just gonna whisper it in your ear, because I don't...
Okay, go ahead. Guns and murder?
Jeezel Peasel! I'm like...
Was I not supposed to say that out loud?
Well, number one, it's a kid's channel. Number two, I don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So-
Those are some words they even block out of music songs.
Yeah.
Songs that play on the radio.
Like they reverse
music songs. What other kind of songs are there?
Right. I love my action RPG songs.
That's right. Music songs.
But like they're other than the similarities he blurted out with them, there's really like Red Dead has, it's almost like Logan in a sense. That movie, yes, it has a lot of gore and action and Wolverine getting people.
Do you know
But
what
it
else?
also
Go ahead.
But it has themes about like how that's not glorifiable. Like there's a scene in Logan, or not even a scene, but a quote: "In the real world, people unalive." Obviously, that's not the quote.
How funny would it be if it was, though? People would be like,
In the real
what?
people.
Why did he talk like that? Like
in
a
the real
5-year-old?
world. It's not even
TikTok algorithms make everybody talk like 5-year-olds.
YouTube too.
And YouTube.
They'll demonetize you for that too.
So I actually wrote the word unalive in my Red Dead blog series. I didn't write it to replace the K word every time, or the M word, take your pick. I didn't write it to replace those words every time. I just did it sometimes, and it was supposed to be, people are going to read it and think that I'm like, I don't know grammar or something, or that I think I have to write like people talk on TikTok. That's not the case. I'm doing it on purpose. It is a commentary on how algorithms make us change our language.
Yeah.
So by me putting that into another media, another form of media, it's kind of silly and kind of dumb, but it's also just a small little cheeky commentary on how these algorithms, I can't speak today, are making us all change the way that we talk and speak, write, and generally present content. Because you know all those TikTokers who use the word unalive, they wouldn't be using those goofy words if it wasn't because of the algorithm.
It's so crazy as well how YouTube has like changed, because it used to be like a website, just you can post whatever on it, you know. Charlie bit my finger, you know. You can post like Charlie Unicorn, whatever.
Let's go to Candy Mountain.
You can post whatever.
He doesn't like Candy Mountain, if you guys can't tell by the look that he gave me. He doesn't care for that.
I hardly remember what you're talking about, but just
don't watch it, kids.
Yeah, don't watch it. It's incredibly dark.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
It's just not for kids, that's all. It's for like middle school age up.
Yeah. Probably.
But if you're in middle school, don't go watch that video.
Right. And if you're in high school, don't either. If you're an adult, don't watch that video. Just nobody watched.
That's right. If you are a senior citizen,
don't watch
that video.
But no, it's crazy. Because it used to be just you can post whatever on it, but then it became what it is now.
YouTube. Bo Burnham predicted what would happen. Right. And that song about YouTube that he played live at the YouTube Awards. Yeah. He kind of predicted where it would go. And I think it's safe to say that it got even worse than how he predicted.
Well, yeah, because now YouTube is less of like a fun, you know, you can post whatever website, and it's more of a company.
You have to really watch what you post.
Yeah, you can't even say, you can't even say K or M. The K
so, like, that is with YouTube, though? I thought that was just with TikTok's algorithm. People be on YouTube talking about unalive this and unalive that.
They probably don't say that, but I think Matt Pat mentioned, he said in one of his Minion videos, he was like, if this video is titled Minions or Lobsters, it's because the K word was flagged by YouTube or demonetized by YouTube or something like that.
I wonder why TikTok followed suit with YouTube.
Probably they want to be similar, and it's crazy with TikTok. It's almost refreshing to see like people recording with their shirts off and stuff like that. It's refreshing.
It's refreshing?
That's
not what I think when I see that.
That's not what I mean. Okay.
I get what you're communicating. I had to pick at that because that was funny how you said that. I know what you mean,
But it's more 2005 YouTube-like. You know, you can post whatever on TikTok. It's casual.
It's not Wild West, but it's
not
a little
as
more
Wild West
allowed.
as YouTube. It's
Things are more allowed. Like, I see people using curse words, which you should not do on TikTok. I see them do that.
Curse words are agents of the devil.
That's right. But I see people use these naughty words on TikTok all the time, whereas with YouTube, I almost called it Facebook. You know how you got all those famous Facebookers?
Mm-hmm, right.
Everyone on Facebook thinks they're famous, but with YouTube, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
We were talking...
Now I'm thinking about Facebook.
Okay. So, anyways...
Oh, YouTubers can...
YouTubers...
not get away with as much as TikTokers get away with.
And I feel like that's going to change as we go on, kind of like what happened with YouTube.
Right.
How is this Christmas related?
So I was about to say, to bring it full circle, you know what you find both on Facebook, all three, on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Sometimes you find content, unlike when you come to his channel and click on this video, sometimes you find content related to Christmas! Can you believe it? Not this video, this apparently has nothing to do with it.
Well, that's
There's a tree.
Thing. I was saying...
I have a pretty hat.
Right.
But
Christmas party. I was saying...
It's really just like a podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say, right before we were recording this, I was like, we should do a podcast.
We'll try to bring it back to Christmas when we can.
We could totally do like a podcast. We could talk for like an hour about just whatever.
We could.
You know? We
Pretty
should.
Easily.
That'd be cool. We could call it the 12 annac podcast. The name needs work.
We can call it Dadcast and Suncast. That's what we'll call it different. We'll give it different names every time.
For our channels.
One week it'll be Dadcast, next week it'll be Suncast.
Ah, I like that. Maybe the Dad-Son cast.
There we go.
Dad
Father-Son cast.
I got it.
Go.
Dadcast, Suncast.
Guys, this is the Christmas video where we workshop names for a podcast.
Right.
You know, that was the purpose of this video, was so we could start talking on video about a podcast so that we can record audio for this video, and then we can turn around and record audio for an audio, and then we might record more audio for another video, but really it's all for the purpose of recording audio for audio. Make sense? I knew it would.
It's not even, like one of those things where like we already decided we'd start a podcast and we were just
He's
trying
lying to you.
to get
It's
it
all
out there.
we've already talked about all of this. This is all rehearsed. We actually this is a script. We wrote
right,
this. We're reading off
I'm
of a
reading
prompter. It's right
a
there.
teleprompter.
His prompter's here. My prompter is here. So every time you see us, look, we're actually reading this entire
Right.
thing. Workshopping the names, all of it. It's all completely scripted.
Yeah.
I
We
forgot
got-
my line.
We got a tree behind us.
See, that was right there. Andrew says we have a tree behind us. See? It's all there. Well, I guess I should ask you, because this is supposed to be a Christmas video. What, my good sir, does Christmas mean to you?
Getting a little overheated in this hat. So, what Christmas means to me, I'm about to get deep.
Let's go.
It
That
means...
was really lame. We're going to have to cut that out.
Oh, you want that cut out?
Not really. But I should.
This isn't meant to be fully taken seriously.
I'll double down.
We're about to go. But no, what Christmas means to me is, like family. Is I don't know how to articulate it goodly.
How to articulate it well, Lee?
Well,
Well-ly.
Yeah.
Well-ly. I don't know how to articulate it.
did we mention that he has a blog? Mention he's a writer.
I do grammar sometimes.
I do a grammar, yeah. But like, I do like, I don't know, I think the book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, that's a Christmas classic. I think it encapsulates pretty well. Like, yeah, Christmas tree, great. Christmas hat, great. Like, advent calendar, great. Sweater, great. Hat, great. Presents, which are down there, you can't see them. Those are great, but they're not fully what Christmas means. We like to have our traditions, and those are good traditions. But if all of that got taken away, right? If we lost the tree, we lost the hats, sweater, all that, I don't think it would be the end of Christmas. Christmas means togetherness and family to me. That's kind of what Christmas means.
Togetherness and family. And
Yeah.
if I could expand upon that, doing for others.
Yes.
Service to others. It's called, if you
Yeah.
were to adopt it as a way of life, it is known as karma yoga. Service to others.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Makes sense.
it's within a specific religion that it's
I know.
referred to as that. So I want to say Hinduism, but I could very well be wrong. So all those 9-year-olds out there, don't quote me on my Hindu karma yoga ideas, because I might be wrong. I know you guys are the experts on this. But yeah, I would agree with all of that.
Yeah, I like that.
I agree. So, do you want to know what Christmas means to me?
Sure.
John Goodman.
I don't know who that is.
That's Dan from
Oh!
Roseanne. He is Dan.
That's
I
pretty
could have just said Dan. I don't have to say the name of the show because he's Dan on a different show now. It's not the same show, but it's still the same show.
I mean, but without...
Minus one. Same
Yeah.
show, minus one. Anyway, there is this wonderful cartoon called Futurama. Don't watch it. It's not for you.
Don't watch
Yeah, unless your parents let you watch it, in which case I don't care what your parents tell you
Right.
to do. And John
I like
Goodman
that.
plays Santa Claus
Oh,
in Futurama. And I
okay.
don't want to divulge any
wouldn't-
details
I
about...
wouldn't get too much into that. Because I already know where it's going.
Well, I'm not going to divulge too much detail about John Goodman's Santa Claus in the show Futurama that you should not watch.
Yeah.
But it makes me happy.
Yeah.
The whole episode is just...
Yeah.
I mean, there's more than one, I think, with his Santa Claus. And it's just so much fun. So that's what Christmas means to me. The thing that
that
represents.
is such a messed up thing.
I take a very sociopathic view of Christmas, you see. And Christmas also means to me a little adorable green alien and a little adorable UFO. Can they see the little UFO that he's in? Because it looks like he's in Buzz Lightyear's helmet. It's so adorable.
It does too.
It's just so adorable. So Christmas also means an adorable Grogu and in a little adorable Buzz Lightyear helmet UFO. That is the meaning and the spirit of Christmas, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Dude, if you like that site, you gotta watch The Mandalorian, because that's like mainly how he's...
Tell me he flies around in his own little UFO. in The Mandalorian.
That's how he gets around with Mando. When he's
You
not
guys! What?
Yeah.
I am watching The Mandalorian right now. I am taking the rest of the week off of work. The entire
How'd that
week.
feel?
Not just the day. Oh, it felt great. It felt like I'm about to watch Baby Yoda in an adorable tiny UFO slide. Is what I am going to take the whole week off.
Dude.
I'm going to watch every episode of The Mandalorian, and I am going to do some weird edit where I find a way to download every episode and then freaking cut together all the clips of just Grogu flying around, flying around in his little UFO, because that's all I want to see. That's literally all I want for Christmas, is to see him fly around in his little adorable UFO.
That's what Santa's going to give you.
I hope so.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, have you seen the videos where it's Baby Yoda, but he has captions?
I have
so
seen
fun.
those. Those are also the meaning of Christmas to me.
Yeah,
Baby Yoda with captions, and it's hilarious the things that he says.
They're not even Christmassy. See, those, I mean, okay, I probably shouldn't recommend those because I don't remember everything that the captions say. But go watch those, hopefully.
Another thing I have
If
to add
it's
real quick.
bad, don't.
Yeah, maybe don't, but maybe do.
No accountability here.
We recommend watching 0 videos that are not for kids.
Right.
Only videos you should watch are for your age group. Anyway, do you guys think it's daytime right now while we're recording? Because it's totally not. It is super duper nighttime right now.
Right.
But that star on the top of our tree reflecting
like the
on the
sun.
windows and the curtains is sure making it look like it's daytime outside right now. It is not. I mean, it should be. If it were summertime right now, it would be light out. But since it's wintertime, it has to get darker earlier.
I love that.
Thanks daylight savings time. You know what? I change all of my answers. The meaning of Christmas to me is not doing daylight savings time anymore. That would be such a great present.
I don't really know all the stuff of that, but wouldn't it still get darker earlier out anyways?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be a friggin' hour earlier. It would gradually get darker, and I'm probably wrong about this, so don't quote me. But I think it would gradually get darker earlier, right until December 21st, which is the solstice. And then at the time of solstice, it starts getting darker later again. So, come the 21st, we're already going to be counting the days till spring. Now, the 21st is a while away. It's the 12th right now, so we got a week. That's not too far away. But in a week, the days are already going to start getting longer again. After a week from now. But it's going to just start, so they won't already be longer. But they're going to start getting longer, and we won't notice for a while. And then when daylight savings time, spring forward, kicks in, we're going to be like, whoa, what the heck? Everything's all different now. We're going to lose an hour of sleep. We're going to be all messed up. But anyway, Christmas! That was a long rant that had everything to do with Christmas.
But, Dad, when I was, I want to say 9 or 10, maybe at the oldest 11. I think it was 9 or 10. I, for a little bit, got into science.
Why are you not still into science?
It just doesn't interest me.
What?
But, you gotta understand, I was trying to be, I was gonna be a genius, okay? I wish I could find the actual notebook I wrote these down in. I found a notebook that I wrote a couple of these in. I'm not gonna go up and get it because I don't know where it is, but I had a notebook. I remember, we'd be at these, little classes you'd go to, and I would be just sitting there on a chair, writing down these ideas. So we had
ideas.
Do you remember the workout waterer?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Literally what it was.
That's been a while.
It was the idea was it was a pole, and you'd have it in front of someone who was working out, right? So they'd be lifting their weights, and you'd pull a string, I think it was, and it would spray a little bit of water on them to keep them hydrated and cool.
I like that idea. Though it could lead to injury, I still like that idea.
Well, that's what I was about to say. He pointed out to me, I was like, I'm going to make a makeshift version of this for you. And then he was like, no, I don't want my weights slippery. He explained to me, that's going to make the weights slippery.
I explained it much more nicely than he made it sound.
Right.
I wasn't like, no, your invention's dumb.
Right.
I didn't say that. And I don't think it's dumb either.
Yeah.
I think it's a neat concept. It's just some things you conceptualize, and then when you move past the point of conceptualization and it's time to actually do it, you realize some of the faults.
Yeah, the snow scene in The Wizard of Oz. They probably, 50 years later, everyone's like, because if you don't know, that was asbestos.
This is a great idea, yeah.
Well, because nobody knew at that time asbestos was, like, dangerous.
So I wonder, did Judy Garland ever end up with mesothelioma?
I have no idea.
A big, complicated word to describe what I'm sure is a very complicated disease that comes from inhaling asbestos. Anyway, Christmas!
Christmas! God, we need our own podcast.
Oh, man.
But I had something else.
Father-son ramblers. We're gonna keep
Right.
workshopping these names, even though this is all scripted. I'm still living
Right.
my script. We're gonna keep workshopping these names.
Right, my script's over here. I just have eyes in the back
So
of my
there's a
head.
song called Ramblin' Man, which I don't even think Ramblin' Man means rambling like ranting. I think it means something else, but I'm a big dummy and don't know what, and everybody's gonna laugh at me for it, but I don't care. Anyway,
Don't sing it.
I'm not gonna sing it,
Before.
but if it wasn't for the fact that ramblin' most likely means something else and not ranting and talking, I would say we could be the Ramblin' Boys, but that's a little cringy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ramblin' Boys.
I like the Dadcast, Suncast. I like that idea.
Dadcast, Suncast. It's not a bad idea, and then I wonder if there are any other fathers and sons doing things like that together.
There probably are.
Or other media.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could make a whole separate channel for them.
Father-son cast. I like that.
I want to do that.
Because I've been playing around with the idea of starting a podcast, but everybody has one and none of them are interesting. So I know I would just be joining a choir of uninteresting voices
That's okay.
who don't really have anything that great to say. But if it's you and me, that's at least a little different.
Yeah.
If I'm having meaningless conversations, then at least I'm having them with my kid.
Yeah.
Rather than another adult where we have to be like, why are we even doing this?
Right. Yeah.
Talking
Although
to
that
ourselves.
would be a little hard to schedule out because already we do the Minecraft and then so we'd have
Look,
to.
guys, we just be making content in this house. It doesn't even have to be anything that spectacular. Every week, this family, him, me, this one over here that you can't see, we just be making stuff all week long. We take the weekends to just spend time with each other,
Yeah.
watch movies, play video games. But I'm telling you, Monday through Friday, we're just making stuff. We're just making content. That's it. We're just making content all week. We're doing stuff like this video. We might do the podcast. We do Minecraft videos that we do together. I'm working on a video game series right now. I write articles for a separate blog. I'm making videos. I mean, he's making videos constantly. She's making designs for really cool Christmas gifts, and she's written articles. We just be making stuff. Oh, yeah. She wrote a couple articles, or at least one article and another smaller thing that she wrote. But we just be making stuff. That's what we do here. This is the
we're
content
creative
house.
people. We're very creative.
We're not very creative. We just try. We just try to be creative. We're not creative by nature. We have to push ourselves to do it.
I mean,
we don't have like some talent.
That's honestly though. That's how it is. You like Odd Ones Out had a good point about this. You should go watch that.
You definitely should. That is for kids. Go watch Odd Ones Out and go watch his show on Netflix.
It's more of
he
like
definitely needs us to promote it.
Right.
He doesn't have enough reach himself. He needs us to tell you to go watch it.
Right. No, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he had a good point about like you can't just wait for motivation to hit because sometimes it doesn't come. You have to have discipline when you're creating.
You just have to do the work.
He knows.
I learned that the hard way because I used to sit around and wait for inspiration or even motivation, which are two different things. I used to sit around and wait for them until I realized, oh, you just have to start pushing the boulder up the hill, do the work, and then the inspiration and motivation and everything will come later. Mm-hmm. It's comparable to many things in life. I mean, that general philosophy can be said for almost anything.
I have also dealt with that too, because sometimes I get that inspiration, Mm-hmm. They're like, yeah.
You just have to do it.
Let's record.
Yep.
Other times I have to push myself to. And I recorded my Sims video, which you should go check out, by the way. It's really good.
It's a good video.
It's funny. I do a very creepy voice in it.
He does Minecraft videos with this really cool guy, too, that you should check out.
He looks a lot like this.
He's got a really big, gross, ugly beard. I'm just kidding. It's actually the dopest, coolest, grossest, ugliest beard I've ever seen. It's both.
Yeah. And then this guy also, he does a Minecraft series. He hasn't uploaded them, but he does it with this awesome, amazing, green-haired, what's another adjective? Amazing, humble.
Amazing and humble together. All right.
Yeah.
One almost cancels out the other, but I'll allow it. Oh, and he wears dope Santa Claus hats, too. The guy. I don't know why I pointed. It's not him. It's some other 13-year-old. Never mind. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Christmas!
I think we fumbled that last little bit. A little bit there. Did I mention that I have noisemakers on my hat, by the way.
Bell.
Can we just blow past that last part?
Oh gosh.
Noisemakers. That's all you gotta focus on. And if it's shiny, you can look at that too.
How did that
Christmas.
feel?
That felt great. I definitely don't have a little headache forming now.
Yeah.
I'm all dizzy. Christmas.
Didn't one time you were playing Wii Sports, right? And you get into Wii Sports bowling, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be dancing to your music with it. Didn't one time your glasses go off of your face and you accidentally
So this is what happened. We were
punched
playing
them?
sports bowling and we were dancing because it gets your heart rate up while you're
Yeah.
bowling. You dance, and I was also practicing boxing combos because not because I'm some
Remember
tough guy,
that
but
class
because
from the earlier that I was talking
it
about?
was a boxing class.
Yeah, it was a boxing
But
class.
boxing is a really good form of cardio, so I practice it as a cardio
Right.
workout. So I was doing my boxing combos, and I was sweating, and I went to do an uppercut, and at that very moment, my glasses from the sweat slid off, and so I'll reenact it in slow motion. They slid off of my face, and I went... And the glasses flew across the room.
Yeah. You're just lucky they didn't fly on like
Let's
the
not
fan.
do that. That's gonna hurt your eyes, good sir. Let's not do that.
Yeah, no, that I've put on you and Mom's glasses before.
Yeah. Do not recommend putting on other people's prescription lenses because they will hurt your eyes.
It
By the
doesn't
way,
even hurt.
I make noise.
It's like, whoa. It's like, you know when you like go to lean back in a chair and then it doesn't, like it's set on the non-lean back mode?
Don't tell the small children what it's like to do something you're not supposed to do.
Isn't that something that I thought the chairs were supposed to be able to do this?
I'm talking about the glasses thing. Neither he nor I recommend stealing anybody's glasses.
I don't recommend that
and
at
putting
all, by
them
the
on.
way.
Don't do it. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's lame.
I was saying that I had done it before because I was the small kid who would do that kind of
Oh, but you know from experience
that it's not fun.
It
No.
feels like
It's dizzy.
eating vegetables tastes. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
See, now that's a negative message too, because now we're telling them vegetables.
Yeah,
don't taste
no,
good.
vegetables are fine.
They're
Eat
fine,
carrots.
but like let's be honest,
Eyesight.
they're not the best tasting stuff. But you should still eat them because they're good for you. Not everything you eat
Don't
has to
be
taste
like
good.
me and not ever eat carrots.
You can
because
eat
now,
good tasting things.
when I'm playing,
They don't have to taste good.
now if I'm playing a video game and it has text and the text is that far away, I can't read it.
That's right.
So
'Cause he
eat
didn't eat enough
carrots.
carrots.
Eat carrots.
Eat carrots and don't wear people's glasses, because then you'll really need the carrots.
Right. It'll mess you up.
Yeah.
It is not fun though.
No, it's
Like
not.
old-
It feels so weird when you do it.
It's like. whoa.
Makes you feel all dizzy
You
and
ever try-
disoriented,
You
and
ever try to lean back in a chair and then it's set on the not lean back mode?
it scares me a little. It's actually like a jump scare.
It
Because
doesn't.
I go to do it, I'm like, oh, why isn't it? It's like the opposite of when you would lean back not expecting it. I expect to lean back and I don't, so it startles me.
Well, the thing is, it's like, whoa, like, yeah, it's almost weirdly enough, you know, in like Doctor Strange when he'd like push someone out of their body. It almost feels like that weirdly enough, like how I imagine that
I didn't
feels.
know Doctor Strange could do that.
Well, yeah,
I knew that the monk could do it. 'Cause
well,
the
yeah,
monk
that's where
pushes
he
him
learned
out of
it
his
from.
body. Full
He's-
disclosure, I haven't seen that movie.
It's a good movie. You should see it.
We should. Let's
I mean,
watch it with you.
There is one thing dumb about that movie. Spoilers if you haven't seen Doctor Strange 2016. Skip to whatever part of this
Skip
is.
past this part of the
Oh wait!
conversation.
Oh holy moly! We've been going for 38 minutes.
And every minute has been a magical adventure.
Oh, plus earlier. This is gonna be a long one. I just remembered about the beginning bit, how we had to cut that. So
Yes.
that's not accurate.
Okay, so we have a little more time.
No, I'm saying we have been going for longer than what that says.
Oh gosh! So we don't have a little more time. Whatever. We can make this video as long as we want.
Yeah,
So let's keep talking a little bit and then we'll wrap it up.
yeah, but yeah, it's a good movie. They do something dumb with Baron Moore though. Spoilers. Skip to whatever time this is.
Skip to a different time.
Right. Where instead of Baron Mordo, if you don't know, in the comics, he's like the guy who betrays the Ancient One and wants to unalive the Ancient One.
Oh boy. Is the Ancient One that monk?
And Doctor Strange, so he can become the only magician on Earth and take over the world.
The ancient one is the one that's definitely always, no matter what, depicted as Tibetan, right?
I mean, we don't know that, but yeah, no, that's the one you have and many people have their opinions on. I'm not gonna even get into that.
An entire government had an opinion on it.
I'm not gonna get into that can of
Okay,
worms.
we won't get into it.
Because, yeah, there's
bad people out there, folks.
I have a lot of different thoughts on that. Anyways.
Okay, maybe for a separate video.
Or no video, because again, no politics. No politics policy.
No politics on this channel.
The only thing that PC means on this channel is personalized computer.
There you have it, personalized computer.
Because we don't do a politics here. Because this is meant to be fun, not political.
I'm gonna have to post a video on my channel arguing with my 13-year-old about a Tibetan monk.
That's not even like...
Oh
I don't
boy.
even feel like that's accurate. But anyways, back to children's comic books.
That get overly politicized by communist governments. Anyway, let's move on.
Oh, good goodness.
Let's move on.
So, in that, so they have Baron Mordo in Doctor Strange, right? They have him in that movie.
Yeah.
But instead, they make him this, like, loyal... Whoa! For a second, it looked like you had, like, a Clark Kent Calic going on.
Yeah, no, I'm not that handsome. No way.
But I'm trying to stay in frame instead of just being like, hey, this is thoughts.
I'm trying to stay out of frame. This is my thoughts, and this is my hat. I am the hat. Did I get you?
Yeah,
Get
you
with my
did.
nails? Whoops.
But anyways,
stellar video we're doing today.
Instead, you know what they did?
What did they do instead?
They created a whole new character to fill Baron Mordo's role.
Wow.
But they have Baron Mordo in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's like this like loyal, stuck to the rules kind of guy.
Well, it sounds like something that a film production company would do.
But it's so weird.
That is weird.
Like, you have Baron Mordo, and you use him for a different role, and you create a whole other guy to be, like, buddies, to be buddy-buddy with Dormammu.
Yeah. I don't know. That's...
Yeah.
I don't know why they would do that, though I'm not surprised that they did it. Because
it is weird,
typically if I don't know why a film company did something, that's how I know a film company did it. Because, I mean, you have writers, you know, who write the stuff and know what they're doing. And then you have producers. Look at me acting like I know anything about Hollywood. But you have producers who come in and they're like, how can I change this and muck this up and stick my fingers in the pie? And...
So, I want to know, have you read any, like, before I got into Doctor Strange, what did you know about Doctor Strange?
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
Didn't even know that he's been part of the Marvel Comics since, like, what, the 60s?
Yeah, he has.
Had no idea.
Didn't you say you thought he was from, like, the 70s?
I didn't know what he was from, honestly. If I would have had to have guessed, I would have said the 70s, but the 60s isn't too far off.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I read plenty of Marvel Comics whenever I was a
Really?
kid. But it was
Didn't know
mostly Hulk. Like,
Hulk?
I had one Hulk comic in particular that I read that I really enjoyed. Bruce Banner was, I think, trapped in a military installation or something, and he
Sounds about
hulked
right.
and transformed and got out of it.
Uh-huh.
And I don't remember what happened after that. But this was a neat comic because I got it at a yard sale in my hometown, which is a very small town, and I did not have a record player at the time, but it actually came with a record.
Yeah.
They recorded the contents of the comic and put like music over it and made it like a radio show or a podcast, made it entertaining to where you could actually listen along on the record while you read the comic.
Yeah. It's
But
like
I didn't have a record player. They weren't popular like they are now.
It's like an early, what's the word? Like audiobook almost kind of thing. It's like
That is kind of what it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Only they put like music, background music and stuff in it, which I'm not sure if a lot of audiobooks typically do that. Maybe they do it at the beginning,
They probably.
in the end, and in between chapters. But
Yeah.
it was really cool, though. I wish I could have listened to the record. I never got a chance to listen to that record.
That's probably on YouTube if you.
Ooh, it probably is. The thing is, though, I don't remember which specific comic it was.
Yeah.
Man, that would be so cool. If anybody out there remembers a Hulk comic, there was probably 1,000 of them where he was trapped in a military installation.
Right.
But if you can remember one specific one, they
From
came
the-
with a record from like probably the 70s.
90s.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I got it in the 90s. The comic was probably from the 70s.
Yeah. Okay.
Or even the 80s. Or even the 90s.
Okay.
Who knows? Who knows when the comic was actually made. But, and then I read a Teen Titans comic book whenever I was a kid. But that's, of course, DC. That's not Marvel. You know, I didn't really read or watch that much Marvel as a kid growing up. I think I just contradicted myself because I said I watched plenty of Marvel.
Something.
What's that?
Mouth is having a bath, but you're blocking it. You're censoring it.
Well, that's good.
Well, you can see his little kitty head.
They don't need to see our cat bathe.
Yeah.
Is he still doing it?
He was just licking his arm.
Say hi, Mouth.
Hi, Mouth. Oh, Mouth.
Oh, wait, I got the chair in the way. Now I'm in the way.
Hi.
Now say hi.
Hi. Oh, Mouth.
What up, boys?
Oh,
He wants to be part of the podcast.
You
want to be part of the podcast, don't you?
Oh, Mouth.
You want to be part of our recording.
Nah, he just likes to sit on that present.
Yeah, you want over here? You good?
No.
I'm not going to make him if he doesn't
no.
want to go. I'll let him sit on his present.
Yeah, his prezi. Actually, your present or whatever.
You're just so gorgeous.
Yeah.
We're going to get you to sneeze in my face on video.
Oh, please don't. He does do that as well.
His little paw.
And he'll take his entire face and be like, "Why?
Yeah, he will do
How's
that.
it going?"
I'm not sure what that's about. He's quite a big fan of rubbing his gums on people. I don't know if he's trying to get his scent on them or what he's going
I
for.
think that's what it is. So Luna Faye, she sheds, right?
Yeah.
My cat Luna, she sheds, and sometimes she likes to get in the face, and have the body like, yep. But sometimes she sheds when she's doing that,
Yes.
and there's
Quite gross.
always a hair. Where do you think that hair goes? Right into my eye. Sometimes she gets a hair in my eye, and then my eye gets super itchy, and sometimes I'll have like a full-blown allergic thing.
Oh, jeez.
Like my nose will get all stuffed. I'll be sneezed a bunch.
Can't have a stuffed nose.
Right.
That's nose good.
It's nose good. Wow.
I'm the most clever person
Right.
alive, and I don't know why nobody's realized it yet. I'm like just pure gold just sitting here. And like nobody's
Pure
realized.
comedy gold.
Pure comedy gold just sitting here chilling in a state that I'm not going to say the name of. And nobody realizes it. I'm just so much underutilized potential for
Right.
comedy gold sitting right here.
Mouth
But most of it is just in the way I look. So
Oh, you're making a... yeah. Okay.
yeah, buddy.
You're making a... what's the word? A self-deprecating joke in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-deprecating. Because I'm
Yeah.
ugly.
You're not bad.
Nah, it's just a joke.
Oh, honestly, though, this might sound a little cringy or corny or cheesy, whatever. It's... whatever, I don't care. I don't feel like any human being can really be ugly.
I like that thought.
Because Creator, God, Odin, whatever you believe in, created us. And, or like, even evolution, like, that was meant to be. Evolution is real. I'm not saying whether it is.
Are you getting political, sir? Are we about to start talking about...
That should not be, saying you believe in evolution should not be political. There's your deep thought.
That's kind of a political take, though.
I mean, it's true, though.
We're about to start talking about the separation of church and state. Here we go.
No, we are not. Because I have never heard of that in my life.
Oh, you don't know what that is, do you?
And if I don't even know what it is, that means I'm not educated on it.
Well, I'm not educated on most things, so we will talk about that off camera, good sir.
Yeah.
I think you will have some opinions about the separation of church and state.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is like a hot take or whatever. I personally do believe in evolution and that we evolved from apes.
Mm.
Please don't flame broil me for that. But
Some people don't like the thought of coming from monkeys. This has nothing to do with Christmas by this point. Not even a little. We're just sitting here in the daytime with our tree on.
Even though it's nighttime.
Even though it's super nighttime out.
Uh-huh.
Well, good sir. We definitely have not exhausted all avenues of things we can talk about. I think we should do a podcast and we could just start talking
we definitely
about whatever we want.
Should.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. But
This is like a what's the word? Like a demo, not demo.
trial run.
A pilot episode almost.
A pilot episode, but we're framing it as if it is a Christmas video when it's definitely not. So
it's meant to be vlogmas.
maybe we'll make our other vlogmases just a little shorter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And actually keep them centered on Christmas. This was the first one, everybody. It's a trial run.
Right.
It's a trial run. We'll get better at it, and we'll maybe
Yeah.
even do a podcast and Minecraft videos. And this is what I was trying to say. We just stay making content in this house. We just be
I forgot.
creating.
I had an idea for when we could do the podcast. So we could do like, and this will even help us not burn out too quickly on the Minecraft series. We could do one Thursday's Minecraft, one Thursday's Dadcast, Suncast podcast.
Not a bad idea. We could think about even doing a podcast on the weekends. Then,
well, I don't know.
I know, because, we be creating during the week. Our weekends are kind of sacred to us. We like to really prioritize spending time.
So, before this channel, the early days.
The early days.
You'll never... So, it's like the second... I don't know. I have a whole timeline of YouTubing.
He recorded hundreds of videos you guys are never going to see. Because he was like 4. He's
Right.
been doing this like almost his whole life. He's been passionate
Yeah.
about this forever. He didn't just decide one day as a 13-year-old, oh, I'm going to record videos.
I
No.
decided one day as an 8-year-old, like, should I record a Minecraft ripoff game? And then what I did, I have this old phone. I wish I could actually turn on this old phone. But I took that and I took a tablet. It had this game called World of Cubes on it, which is a ripoff of Minecraft,
I
right?
remember that.
I set up the phone against my leg and then recorded the screen of the tablet, and that's how I did it.
Yep.
And I thought
World of Cubes, wow.
that time that was like that. Obviously, that's not postable, right?
Yeah, I don't remember if it was or not. We could even look back on it and find that it's actually postable
The thing
by our
is,
standards now.
well, the thing is, though, well, there's no way it is. It's literally
There's
my
no
phone
way.
up on my leg, and then that phone camera is recording the screen that's like here.
But it was a good first video. It's a good first start.
Yeah,
Just not
I was
postable.
8.
Right.
Um,
You were even recording yourself when you were younger than that, though.
oh,
just so you know.
I've never heard of those
Just random videos of you
videos.
walking around the house and talking and stuff.
Oh,
before
yeah,
you did a video game.
Mowat, yeah, that.
Yeah, you did vlogs first before you.
The finger.
I was just gonna tell you guys to pause.
It's not paused, by the way.
One of your first videos. Well, edit me out. But,
We'll edit this out.
one of your first videos.
We're back! Yay!
We never left. This is a jump cut.
Right. But, so there was those videos, and then I kept doing that for like a good, probably 4 years, I'd say.
Yeah, you've been recording for a long time.
Of just unpostable. Like, I didn't have a schedule, I just do it when I wanted to.
You didn't quite know at the time that it was unpostable, though.
Yeah, so
We were
from,
flirting with giving you a throwaway channel to just let you post those on.
Yeah.
But we never went through with it.
Okay, maybe it wasn't 4 years, because I think it was like
I feel like you were
2020?
closer to 7 when you were recording than 8 when you started.
I remember I started in summer of 2018. So I was assuming.
Oh, so maybe you were about 8.
But what was I gonna say? But yeah, it was from like summer 2018 to 2020 is when I'd record these. So maybe not fully 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, there's too many videos. Some of them are just not postable. So I basically hit a big ol' reset button on YouTube, and then I did a few videos, and then those were whatever. Those are also not postable, but
You had to start from scratch.
around 2021, I'd say. I remember I did a Minecraft video using X Recorder with Facecam. It was a Minecraft video. I remember I was at my grandma's house when I recorded it. I was visiting my grandma, and I remember I recorded that, and that was the start of what I would say is probably technically postable.
Yeah.
But I started every day from that. Just every single day. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That was my schedule. Then I was like, maybe not Saturday and Sunday. That's a lot of work, and I would end up just getting kind of burnt out. So
yeah.
I did that, and there's a lot of videos in that little period of time where those aren't going to be posted. But when we did our first Minecraft video
Yes.
a few months ago, that's when I actually started uploading them, and then I changed schedules. It was awesome.
We helped him get his channel up and going, and he's got videos uploaded to it. And I have to
Go
say,
watch them.
this is more appropriate for off camera, but I am so proud of you, sir. Like I said, we just be making content. You should
Let's
really
put the
know.
hand on the shoulder.
I am so proud of you, son. I said that we just be making content. You guys got to understand, this kid be making content even when I'm not making content.
Mm-hmm.
If I come home and had a bad day or something, or I just need to recharge my batteries and rest,
Yeah.
you can bet if recording is on this guy's schedule, he is still going to do it no matter what.
If editing is on the schedule, well, not no matter what, but
Yeah,
if editing is on the schedule, that's what I'm doing. Uploading, yeah.
He's dedicated. He is consistent. So you guys are going to continue to get content from this guy. And I have a feeling if he chooses to, he is going to keep making content for years to come.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. Like, to get a little sappy for a second.
Uh-oh.
Sap Drew's about to come out.
Sap Drew, here we go.
To be a little... to be a little sappy. When I, like, record and edit, I am trying to build for the future. Because I do want to make something out of this.
Amen.
Like, I don't have to be Jacksepticeye levels rich.
Yes, you do.
Whatever. But I just want to be able to do it as a job, you know?
You want to be able to do what you love, something that
Yes.
leaves you feeling fulfilled and helps you connect with other
Yes.
people that you would have never connected with if you hadn't
And, like,
started this career and met all these people all over the world. Now, as your parent, I have to tell you, or advise you rather,
I know.
have a backup plan.
Yeah.
That's always important when you want to do something unconventional and make a living at it. Definitely want a backup plan. As you get older, you'll definitely want some type of part-time job to supplement some income
Definitely.
while you build your empire. Because you'll build that empire. You just might have to work for 6 hours every day before you go come home
Yeah.
and build it. I have a story, and very inspirational, that I can tell you on or off camera,
Okay.
but I think you should
Well,
hear
we're
it.
gonna do this.
Yeah, we're going to have to wrap this up,
have
aren't we?
my speech first.
Yeah. Well, let's just keep it
So-
at your speech, because that
I
could be a
know.
good way to wrap it up.
I know.
Perfect.
And like I'm not just doing it for money either, so I don't have to like, clean a gym for my, or like whatever. Clean.
A very random example that is not at all relatable to our personal lives.
Yes.
I trade stocks for a living as a side job. That's what I do. I trade
Um,
stocks while I'm trying to make it as a blogger.
Or like, do a real stuff. Like I don't do this just so I can make money, basically. A big important part of this for me is I like the thought of making someone's day and being able to actually connect with people. And like that's why I hate that my comments are turned off. Is because I want to actually be able to like connect with the people who watch my videos. Even if it's not that many people, I want to see what they have to say. I want to see that, I want to see good things, basically.
Okay.
And it means a lot to me to be able to, make someone's day to, in the future when I do get comments.
You will.
If I, it would probably just make my day to see a comment that's like, you helped me so much, I'm going through this rough thing, you helped me so much. That would just make my day. Because I know a lot of creators say, it's you guys that I care about, and it can sound insincere, I'm sure. But, I'm out of breath. But it is true. The 9 people who watched the first Minecraft with my dad video, I genuinely appreciate those views.
Me too.
I appreciate that someone, saw that thumbnail, and not just someone, 9 someones saw that thumbnail that wasn't an actual thumbnail, it was a random screen grab. The people saw that, and people were like, yes, I'm going to watch that.
They gave a chunk of time out of their life to you.
Yes.
And that means a lot to you because life is short.
Yeah.
Get over here, son. Just everything you said I agree with so much. The helping people, the seeing a positive comment and it brightens your day. I've gotten many positive comments on many things that I've put out on the internet, and it feels so good when people are supportive and loving, and the opposite of how people typically are on the internet.
Yeah, but
it's
also,
such a good feeling.
I have a theory that this guy rakes in a lot of the views.
I rake in a little views. I don't rake in that
Yeah.
many views. A little bit.
A little.
A couple hundred here and there.
I'm talking about on my videos having.
Oh.
I'm saying I have.
I'm like a
theory
celebrity guest on
Right.
my own kids. And I'm not even a celebrity
Videos.
or a guest. I live here.
I have a theory that videos with you in it do better.
I'm a non-celebrity, non-guest.
Right.
Guest. There we go. Non-celebrity, non-guest, guest.
A collaboration guest.
Say that 5 times fast.
Do it now. Now.
No!
Right. That hurt my throat. Because
Well.
you know the Sims video where I did that.
Oh gosh, yeah, he did a Sims video where he did that voice a bunch.
For like 30 minutes.
And he was having a hard time with his throat afterwards.
Not even a
But
hard time.
We took care of him.
You gave me some soup.
Yeah, we gave him some soup and we gave him some sore throat spray and was like, be on your merry way.
I don't like sore throat spray. Yep. Genuinely.
Gross.
Yeah, and the only time I ever used sore throat spray, it made the sore throat like about 2 times worse.
Oh
so.
Boy, that's no good.
Yeah.
I don't know why sore throat spray would do that though, because it's supposed to numb. Anyway, Christmas!
Christmas! Oh god, this was supposed to be about Christmas.
That's okay.
This is a podcast, though.
It's a rough draft for a podcast, a
It's
trial run.
We've got an hour, plus however long we were recording before we had to cut it.
Well, I guess this is probably a good place to wrap it up then.
Yeah.
I do think we should do more of these though, because this is
definitely.
genuinely enjoyable.
Yeah.
Maybe we should keep them a little short so we don't run
Oh,
out of things to
definitely.
talk about.
No,
but we might not run out of things to talk about.
We
so.
intended to do this for like 30 minutes max.
Well, you're just so darn likable and easy to talk to. I
Yeah,
just
and humble
wanted...
and amazing.
And amazing
humble.
and humble. You can't forget amazing without humble, because being humble about how amazing you are just makes you even more amazing.
Yes.
So
and
you're double
more,
amazing.
And double humble.
So see, it feeds into itself. If you're more amazing, that means you're more humble. If you're more humble, that means you're more amazing. He's just going to keep amazinging and humbling until he's just the best person ever.
Just until I am until I just become
Mr. Incredible himself.
Yeah, Mr. Incredible himself.
Or Morty in a show that you shouldn't watch when he got all that confidence because he lost his
I was thinking more
toxic
like
side.
a super good person.
Yeah, not just a really confident person.
Yeah, like a really good person.
Well, my good sir, you already are that. And
I
it has
know.
been a pleasure to podcast / Christmas vlog / workshop ideas for another podcast with you.
Yes.
So
This is genuine. It's so fun.
it is. It's a lot of fun, and we have to do this more often. It's going to be good practice for
We
both
should
of
do a
us.
TikTok as well.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because I've been wanting to do TikTok.
We could start doing skits. Anyway, we
Anyway.
probably should talk about this off camera. We have many
Yes.
ideas brewing, folks.
Many ideas.
Ideas for skits.
Even a clip.
We don't
from
have any
The
yet, but we're
Sims.
going to have some. We're going to have clips. We're going to have podcasts. We're going to have everything you could ever imagine. We're going to be on Netflix. Not really. We're not going to be on Netflix.
That'd be
but-
fun. That's like the dream, is to get a show.
Yeah,
From
maybe.
YouTube. Well, I
I
wouldn't
don't know
want
if
to
I
make
would
a
want
show.
to make a show. That
Right.
would be a lot. Ask your boy. I act like you know him. Odd ones out.
Right.
Like you can call him up on the phone. Hey, how was that?
Hey,
TV show.
James. Yeah.
Yeah. The person who is a
Nah.
YouTuber whose videos you like.
Yes.
You don't know him.
One of many. One of many.
Well, this has been a lot of fun,
It
sir.
has.
And I would make content together again
Yes.
very soon.
Yes.
We
So,
must keep going.
we have to do this together. Hold on.
Alright.
Let me pause it and then I'll tell you what the outro is.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, everybody. If you like this video,
you
be
make
sure
sure to leave a like for
and
not at
hit
all
the
daily
subscribe button.
content.
You forgot to
and I
say
will
the
see you.
subscribe button. And we will see you
I didn't.
in the next
Hold on. Let's
Oh.
try this again.
Okay. You didn't say
So,
subscribe.
If
Alright.
you like this video,
Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1, go.
If you like this video, make sure to
be
leave
sure
a like
to hit the
and
like
subscribe
button
for
and
not at all
subscribe for
daily
not at all
content.
daily
Alright, everybody.
content. All right, everybody.
And then the fist. Oh, he died.